Good morning. Today we have discussed about resin bonded fixed partial denture. Already in previous class we'll discuss introduction, contraindications, advantages, disadvantages, types of resin bonded fixed partial denture. Discuss on previous class. Today we are discussing about steps in fabrication of resin bonded fixed partial denture. They are preparation of abutments, fabrication of provisional restorations, design of the restoration, and bonding. Preparation of abutment teeth, single path of incision, provisional undercuts must be removed. Rest seat should provide good resistance form. Only posterior teeth. The prepared area should have definite and margins. Principles of tooth preparation. The margins of prepared area should be at less than 1 mm away from the incisal and occlusal edge and 1 mm away from the gingival margin. Definitive lingual ledge should be formed during tooth preparation. This will be help to provide resistance form for the retainer and resistance in posterior seating during cementation. Sometimes the preparation can extend more than 180 degrees of the tooth circumference. Marginal fit is important for resin retainer restoration, just as for conventional fixed partial denture. First, mainly distinct path of incision, provisional undercuts removal, occlusal or cingulum rest. Provisional grooves or slots increases the resistance form of the process. Definitive supragingival margin established. Tooth preparation, the strength of bonding to prepared and itching enamel to greater than the itched but unprepared enamel. Preparation should cover a large area as aesthetical possible. Ideal single missing teeth, single distal or mesial abutment is sufficient. Cantilever design provides successful for the restoration. Fabrication of provisional restoration. The accurate impression should be made of the prepared tooth. It is virtual for the impression to reproduce the small prepared tooth. After impression making, the provisional restoration made of autopolymerized acrylic resin should be fabricated and insert. It is difficult to achieve good retention with minimal tooth preparation. Sometimes a removable appliances may be sufficient, but the provisional restoration should be stabilize the abutment. Significant and rapid wilting and supra eruption of the abutment teeth can occur partially younger patients, more seen in younger patients. Here, supragingival chamfer light chamfer line is 0.1 mm supragingivally. Design of resin bonded process. Design of both anterior and posterior resin bonded fixed partial denture. Sufficient lingual clearance. About 0.6 to 0.8 mm should be provided for occlusion. The cingulum rest should be prepared. This acts like a vertical stops against occlusal forces. The single path of incision should be created in the incisogingival direction along the provisional surface of abutment. There should be indifferent supragingival finish line about 1 mm above the crust of the tissue. The additional 0.2 mm relief should be provided to advocate protrusive movements. Two plain proximal facial extension should without metal display may provide an additional retention for the process. Any any design modification should be incorporated in the process should be homogeneous with predetermined path of insertion. Design of posterior resin bonded fixed partial denture. Here, principles of posterior teeth preparation. The occlusal resists to gingival displacement. Retentive surface for resistance to occlusal displacement. The proximal wrap resistance to torquing forces. Occlusal resists. It should be spoon shaped and placed on the proximal margins of the abutment adjacent to the edentulous area. The retention surface, the proximal and lingual axial walls should be reduced to move their height of contour more cervically. The height of contour should be about 1 mm above the crust of the free gingiva. Knife edge type margins is recommended. Proximal ramp, the alloy framework should be designed to engage at least 180 degrees of tooth preparation when viewed from the occlusal surface. Other considerations, the general preparation differs between maxillary and mandibular teeth. The lingual walls of the mandibular tooth should be prepared in single plane. On the other hand, the palatal surface of the maxillary molar should be prepared in two planes. Coming to the bonding resin bonded fixed partial denture. Here, mechanical bonding and electrolytic etching. In mechanical bonding, retention obtained from mechanical bonding can either macroscopic or microscopic in nature. Macroscopic retention is by mechanical interlocking. Microscopic retention by electrolytic etching. In electrolytic etching, the procedure microscopic porosities are created in the tissue surface of the nickel chromium framework by differential electrolytic etching. The fabrication technique was developed in University of Maryland School of Dentistry. Coming to the procedure, wax pattern of the framework is fabricated and cast using nickel chromium metal ceramic alloy. The pontic is fabricated using porcelain. The pontic is glazed and stained after drying. The tissue surface of the process should be sandblasted using aluminum oxide. The next step involves acid etching the tissue surface of the retainer. Acid etching is done by immersing of metal retainers in an acid. The area that have to be protected are coated with paraffin wax. After block out the external surface of the retainer with wax, the process should be attached to the electrolytic etching unit. Three minutes immersion in 10% of H2SO4 under current of 300 microamps per square centimeters. Next, the etching surface should be cleaned ultrasonic in 18% HCl and washed and dried. The etching surface must not be handled touch after this stage. Macroscopic retention. In macroscopic retention, Rochet method of perforations or fabrication the pattern with macroscopic surface porosities we have already described in Rochet design. Creating the macroscopic porosities, alter the design of the wax pattern and incorporate of water soluble salts crystals like lost salt technique. Chemical bonding of resin. Chemical bonding between the resin and the metal retainer can be produced by the chemical etching or thin plating or using chemical adhesives. Chemical etching, a gel consists of nitric and hydrochloric acid is applied in the internal surface of the metal framework for approximately 25 minutes. As electrolytic etching is externally technique sensitive, thin plating, a tin has the ability to form the organic complex with several specific adhesive resins resulting in significantly greater bonding strength. Bonding agents. Composite resin plays an important role in the bonding of metal framework to each enamel, other surface. Other resin adhesives that commonly used includes for meta, MDP. Those resins do not require acid etching as they are bonding chemically with the retainer. An opaque composite resin can be incorporated into resin cements to minimize the glazing effect. Coming to the clinical procedure for cementation, the prepared tooth surface should be isolated with using rubber dam, etching and cleaning used pumice and water. Currently, 75% phosphoric acid is most acceptable concentration used to etch the enamel. It is applied for 30 to 60 seconds, especially formulated composite resins are available for bonding fixed partial denture. Next, the cement is placed on the internal surface of the process or retainer and the restoration is slowly inserted. Firm pressure should be applied for complete seating. This resin is allowed to polymerize. Excess material can be removed using the hand instruments. After polymerization is completed, the external surface of the resin is finished and polished. Most resin bonded fixed partial denture resins are anaerobic resins. Hence, they do not set while mixing or loading, but set once the process is heating and temperature constant is applied. But those resins failed to polymerize at the margins of restoration. Post-insertion management. All resin bonded restoration should be received significant attention after insertion. They are inappropriate patient selection, incomplete tooth preparation, bonding failure. Inappropriate patient selection, malalignment of teeth results in poor path of incision. Insufficient vertical height of the abutment teeth, inadequate enamel for bonding, history of metal sensitivity, reduced labiolingual dimensions of abutment, incomplete tooth preparation. In incomplete tooth preparation, insufficient proximal and lingual surface reduction, incomplete or less than 180 degrees extension of retainer, lack of accommodation to mandibular protuberance. These are the incomplete tooth preparations, bonding failure, contamination, prolonged mixing, inappropriate luting agent. Here in case see missing of mandibular right central incisor, bone loss and gingival recession in abutment teeth, grade 1 mobility. Coming to the treatment plan, resin bonded fixed partial denture was treated of choice. A patient want to fixed replaced of missing teeth. Need for splinting the lower anteriors. See here, tooth preparation done. After tooth preparation, select conventional Maryland bridge fabrication with porcelain fused to metal pontic. Bonding with the composite resin. After insertion, patient instructed for post insertion management, post insertion instructions as given to the patient after insertion. Thank you.